Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your love and relationship reading for February 2018. I'm offering a special up through the end of February in honor of Valentine's Day. If you would like your own personal love and relationship reading, it's $14. I normally charge $25 for a reading, but for the month of February, well, from the time this video is uploaded until the end of February, I'm offering love and relationship readings for $14. So if you're interested, I've got my email address down below. Just send me an email, and I'll send you all the information that you need to make a payment and to get yourself what I need from you, and to do a reading for you. So I am using the Golden Tarot by Cat Black. I've got the Energy Oracle cards here by Sandra Ann Taylor, and I've got Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels over here. So this is for some of you to interpret. It's a person, clearly it's a thinking man. I love these cards, but I don't know what the thinking man is. So it's somebody in your life who's very intellectual. So who is he in your life? I don't know. That's for you to interpret. He's somebody who thinks a lot. He's even studying the crystals. He could be somebody who's very spiritual in nature, but he's a thinking man. So he could be very intellectual, educated. He thinks about life and what it is and why are we here. And then we have this one that says, pay attention to the red flags. I'll hold it up so you can see the picture. I just think they're so pretty. The signs are cautioning you, so there's signs. Be careful. If there's red flags, don't ignore them. Now, the secret is this Judgment card. The secret is on the bottom of the deck after everything's been dealt. It's the Shadow card. And it's this Judgment. It's rebirth and renewal. It's feeling new. It's feeling like you're the new you, and you haven't quite expressed that openly to everybody else. You haven't quite expressed that openly to your significant other if you're with somebody. But it's all about the new you. It's rebirth and renewal. Now, for some of you, it could have to do with judgment as far as like a divorce situation or some kind of a lawsuit. If you think of a judgment in law, there could be some legal situation for some of you. For others of you, it may just be all about this personal transformation, rebirth and renewal, and beginning life as the new you. Now, these three cards over here, this is the overall theme. It's the Death card. It could be a Scorpio, somebody who's a Scorpio, but it could be about this personal transformation. This is the death and rebirth. The death of the old you and the rebirth and the renewal of the new you. So those cards go very well together. But it's something you're going through that you haven't really discussed openly with other people. It's kind of like a secret that it's personal. It's just personal. It's something you're going through. It's this transformation you're going through yourself. This card represents you, which is gaining control of your life. Gaining control of your situation. Just gaining control and moving forward if you need to. So if there have been any red flags, the signs are cautioning you. I wonder if there's any red flags in this card. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? I mean, this is the coat of arms, but I don't necessarily see red flags. But it's all about gaining control of your life and moving forward, moving on to better horizons. It's rebirth and renewal and the new you. Oh, here's the red flag. Right here it is. Pay attention to the red flags, and there's the red flag on this card. It's in the rebirth and the renewal. Maybe there's a rebirth and renewal of your significant other. That's a possibility there. Or it's just within you. Now, the conflict is with the secrets. There are secrets. This is the red flags that they're talking about right here. The moon is when not everything is as it seems. The moon is when there are secrets. The moon is about using your intuition. So when this is saying pay attention to the red flags, this is the conflict. So the conflict is that your intuition is telling you, knock, 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 there's something going on, look at these red flags, but you're ignoring them. So the conflict is that you're ignoring your intuition that's telling you to pay attention to the red flags. The conflict could also be about the secrets, whatever these secrets are. The secrets that are the red flags are the secrets. What is your significant other up to? What are they doing? And those are the secrets. Now, here's some sense of sadness and loss, especially for those of you who are married, because this is the Pope in his chair. And the Pope is the image for the Hierophant card, which represents marriage. So there could be some sense of marriage and loss, or some sense of sadness and loss within your marriage. But it's also a message about don't cry over spilt milk, because if you're focusing in your marriage and you only focus on these 2 spilled cups, here's all these full cups. Here's all the blessings in the marriage. There's all these blessings in your life. There's all these blessings, but you're not paying attention to them. You're so focused on the cups that are spilled that you're not noticing there's 3 cups that are still full. Is the cup half empty or is the cup half full? You've got 3 cups that are full and only 2 cups that are spilled. So look at your situation and consider, and know that there's still blessings. You just have to find them and consider what they are for your own personal situation. Turn your attention to the blessings. Now this card is in your past. So this could indicate somebody who was a Leo. This could also indicate a time in your life when you felt very strong as a person, as an individual. And you had a lot of, you had a lot of strength. You had a lot of character. You had a lot of fortitude. And it's showing up in your past. Maybe somewhere along the way you lost that. But right here in this Chariot card indicates to me that you've regained control. So you still have that strength within you. The 7 of Coins is about the investment that you're making into the relationship. You're investing a lot into this relationship. You're working really hard at it. And it's about getting a return on your investment. It's about, you get what you put into it. So if you look at this, also for me, this is the karma, the card of karma. So whatever you invest into this relationship is what you're going to get out of it. If you're focusing all your attention on these cups and the spilled cups, that's all you're going to get in your relationship. You're just going to get more and more of that negativity because you're not focusing on the positive. If you turn your attention on the positive and focus on the positive, then the investment is in the positive. So it's where are you investing your time? Where are you investing your emotions? Or if you are investing yourself into all of the positive aspects of this relationship, then you will be rewarded with more positive things about the relationship. But if you're very focused and invested in all of the negative aspects of the relationship, then you're going to get more of that in return. It's also the law of karma. Now, this is in your near future. This is about withholding money, withholding yourself. There's different ways to interpret this. So it's either about you saving money for your future, for whatever, if you intend to leave, then this is about saving money to leave. This could be about you withholding yourself from the relationship, withholding yourself physically, withholding yourself emotionally from your partner. And that goes back to this investment. What are you investing into this relationship? If you're withholding yourself and investing very little of yourself into this relationship, you're going to get very little in return. And I think that's the message here about what's in your near future is about you withholding your emotions, withholding yourself physically, withholding money, withholding yourself emotionally, and that's showing up in the near future. Now, this is how you feel inside. The Six of Wands this really contradicts a lot of what those other cards have showed me. The Six of Wands is success and victory and public recognition. So maybe on the outside things look good. I don't know, but this card also represents what you feel on the inside. So you feel victorious, you feel successful. You feel victorious and successful, and that's what this card is. You've gained control of your life, of your situation, and you feel very successful about what you're doing right now. You are in control of your life. You are in control of the relationship. You are in control of what's going on in your love life, and you feel very successful about that right now because you are in control. You have the power right now. You have the power and the strength. It's not out of your control. It is in your control. You can do whatever it is you desire to do. This is in your environment. So this could be somebody in your environment who has addictions. They may be dealing with addictions. They may be dealing with their own personal demons. It's not you. This is in your environment. So this could be the person you're involved with. And maybe these addictions are the secret. Maybe this person has secret addictions and they're fighting, they're that's their secret, and that's the conflict because they have these addictions. Maybe they haven't confronted their addictions, and maybe it's something you're dealing with and, deciding what to do, how to handle the situation with this person if they have these addictions. It could be drug addictions, alcohol addictions, food addictions. It could be somebody who just has who's a workaholic and has work addictions. So it's excessive behavior, whatever that is. It could be somebody who spends a lot of time at the gym and very little time with you. Whatever those are, those personal demons, those personal addictions, when somebody's trying to fulfill an emptiness inside with their activities, and whatever those activities are, and it may be having some impact on your relationship, but it's something that they're dealing with, and maybe they're not aware of. Maybe they're just in denial about that. Now, this is your hopes and your fears. You're hoping for a happy home. This is really all about a happy home, building the foundations for a happy home and a happy family. So you're hoping and longing for a happy home and a happy family, and none of the strife. You don't want any of this. You don't want to deal with all. This could also be about arguments. This could be mental illness. This is every negative human activity, emotion, all the negative aspects of us. It's what makes us human, basically. Without this, we're not human. We're angelic. But we're not angels. We're human. So we all deal with this in some way. And how we deal with it, some people, this grips them a little bit harder than others, and it's harder for some people to kick certain habits and to kick certain behaviors or mental illness. And this is a longing for happiness at home. This is a longing for getting this under control and having the happiness at home. That's all about a happy home. Now, and the final outcome is these 3 cards. There's communication. Oh my goodness, there's communication from somebody from your past. Maybe this thinking man is somebody from your past and you're having communications with this person from your past. Because the 8 of Wands is all about communication and the 6 of Cups is somebody from your past. It could also have to do with children, if there's children involved in your life, and the final outcome has to do with these children. This is also when something's been set into motion, but it hasn't completed yet. I think it's more about communication. And I really think it's more about communication with somebody from your past. And this is the generosity card. So this is the opposite of this. So if you've been withholding your emotions and withholding, your intimacy, withholding your time and your effort, then this card just indicates that in the near future you're withholding, but in the final outcome, you're finally giving freely. This is about giving freely of your time, giving freely of your emotions, giving freely of your money, giving freely of your intimacy. This is in your final outcome is giving freely. So is it within the same relationship or is it within a new relationship? There's nothing here that tells me a breakup. Other than, well, there is the potential of some kind of a breakup because there's this death card. So for some of you, it may be a breakup. It may be the death of your relationship. But for others of you, it's really about rebirth and renewal. This is all about rebirth and renewal. So it's the death of the old relationship and the birth of the new one. Even if it's the same relationship, it's a renewal of the same relationship for some of you. It doesn't necessarily mean divorce or splitting up. It just means that it's transformed. It's transformed into something new. And, it's where, and if it's not you withholding, so let's say that and this isn't you. Maybe the withholding is from your partner. Maybe your partner is withholding sexually, withholding financially, withholding emotionally. But in the end, they're giving freely. And so whether it's you or your partner, this is giving freely in the end and the final outcome. So there you go, Gemini. Thanks for watching. Contact me for a personal reading if you're interested. It's good through the end of February. Take care. God bless.